Darling, you send me, I know you send me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you my makeup collection. It is makeup that I've collected over the years, some of it way too old and some of it brand new. And I'll show you how I keep it, how I organize it in my makeup desk. And if you'd like to see more organizational videos, because I am very OCD, just request down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get into the video. Alright, so starting off, if you come through my door, there's my clothing, my bed, and my makeup desk. Now here are my windows, and I have two posters from Harry Potter and Nightmare Before Christmas, and one from New York over there. And I will start off with the top of my makeup desk. Hello. See, I'm in comfortable clothing today. Very important. It's 300 degrees here in Georgia. Alright, so I have a mirror that I use every single day to do my makeup. I believe I got it from IKEA. And some clips that I got down here. I use those when I straighten my hair to section off pieces. And I have this black little skeleton guy with a fake plant in it. I got it from one of my best friends. And right here I have some of my liquid lipsticks. As you can see, they are lined up in each little section. And coming so you can see it, in the back we have more lipsticks. We have a brush cleaner. Awesome. And some palettes. I have a Lamar palette. It is beautiful. I have an ISH lip palette, and I have a Laura Lee Party Animal palette, which is very bright. Definitely the party animal kind of feel. And then over here I have my liners, both lip and eyeliners, all bundled in this little section over here. And my favorite black one is right here. It's pretty much almost gone. I still have a good bit of it left. But it was from one of my BoxyCharms. This is vintage. Inside, let me see if I can get that to focus. Awesome. If you need one, it is the most pigmented one that I have found to work. And then I got this little palette organizer from Amazon, I believe. And I have my Fenty Beauty, my Modern Renaissance, the Urban Decay, the Too Faced Chocolate palette, which if you don't own it, it really smells like chocolate. It smells so good. The Shade Light palette, which I've had for forever. It's the bronzing one. And then another Urban Decay. I have the 2 and the 3. And then I have Morphe palette. This one is the 35F, which are the more frosty shimmery shades. And then I have another Morphe palette. I love Morphe. This one is their classic 350. So you can see I've owned it for a long time because I bent the corner of it, and it's beautiful. I highly recommend it if you need a neutral palette with a lot of shades. They have a lot of good priced things. Now I have the Jaclyn Hill palette, which is very dirty, I know. I use it, probably it's the most used palette I own, which is beautiful, totally worth the money. And then I had the limited edition Dare to Create palette from Morphe, and it was their holiday collection, I believe, with a whole lot of shades. The blue and green look I did on my Instagram a while ago, that was with that. If you'd like me to make a video on that, just let me know, because I would love to, because I love that look. And now I have this one, and I believe I got this also from, it was either Amazon or the Container Store, because most of the things that I use in this desk to organize my makeup is from the Container Store. It's amazing, totally, if you've never been, it's an OCD person's dream, trust me. It's awesome. Alright, so on top I have my collection of NYX lipsticks. I just decided to buy them a while back. I was like, I'm just gonna own all of them. I don't own all of them since I've lost a good bit of them. But those are that. And then in the back I have my one MAC lipstick. Let me see if I can show this to you. It is my favorite. It is actually the exact shade that Rachel wore on Friends, which is the reason that I bought it. Then we have the rest of my Revlon lipsticks. These are pretty old. I have those shades right there, and then that is a nail strengthener behind it. And these two lipsticks from Revlon as well, which are really big when I first got into like watching YouTube in middle school. And now in here I have my Buxom lipsticks. These are a mini set from a while back, and my tweezers and my eyebrow brush. And I have another Buxom lipstick back there. This is just where I keep them. I think it's a pretty array. And in here there's a lot of lipsticks, and this is a primer right here, the shimmery one. A lot of these I got from my BoxyCharm. I have some Eos, some shimmer, these drugstore lipsticks right here, and here is my collection of ColourPop lippies. If you do not own one, they are amazing. And inside I have my Kat Von D, the rest of my ColourPop, some shimmer, some Revlon. And in the next ones, I own some of my single eyeshadows. And I don't have a whole bunch. I actually prefer palettes to single eyeshadows. I just think it's more money saved, and I use palettes more often. I have some of the ColourPop eyeshadows, the one that are my favorites. I have one of the Jelly Much ones. This is in the shade Wee Jammin'. It's like a crystal white shade. And then two Urban Decays, which are pretty old. And then two L'Oreal shades and a Pop of Color, which is like a purple palette, which I like. Some mini brushes, and other tweezers, Revlon, and a NARS Single Shadow, which is a brown color. And then another Glimmer Shimmer, which is gold. And my NYX pigment. If I ever have glitter on, it's usually that NYX pigment. They're pretty affordable, and if you want some glitter, I would recommend using that one. Alright, and down here we have all of my mascaras and eyeliners, my other tweezers, eye primer, pretty much anything eyebrow related. I have my roller lash, we have some eyeliner right here, and then this Too Faced Shadow Insurance, which I've had a long time. It is amazing. Some other brow products, and then over here we have all of the mascaras that I have not opened. I'm taking these to college with me. I have another eyelash curler, which is really pretty. And then we have some old eyeliners in there, like this one from Maybelline. If you haven't tried a gel liner before, this one is one of the best. Jaclyn Hill recommended it. And this whole collection is pretty much inspired by Jaclyn Hill. This mirror that I have is the exact one that she had. It's a little note from my sister. Adorable. I just loved, that when I bought the mirror, this was out and I just never replaced it. So that's always been out. It just doesn't really affect me anymore. So I got all my inspiration from her makeup desk. It's the same IKEA drawers and the same top. And I love it. I won't be able to take it to college with me, but hopefully when I have my own apartment or whatever, I'll be able to get it back. And so over here I have some of my brushes. These are my eye brushes and other brushes that I don't use every single day on this side. Most of them are from Morphe or from my BoxyCharm, and I just keep them in these little glass drawers. I believe I got from Hobby Lobby. I think. It was a while ago, I'm not sure. And then I just keep a BoxyCharm right there because I like how it looks. And then over here I have the brushes I use pretty much every single day. I have my giant fan brush, which everybody makes fun of me for having, for my highlighter. And then my powder brush, my bronzer, and then some other brushes. That's a blush brush, and that was my old bronzer brush. Some of the ones I use every day. These are all from Morphe and other brands that I got out of my BoxyCharm. And then I have Jacqueline's Vault Collection collaboration with Morphe. They are beautiful, beautiful eyeshadows. And then I have the Morphe setting spray, which I use every day, and some hydrogen peroxide I use for my ear piercings. Now starting on the left side first. In the first drawer we kind of got a random collection of who knows what. We have some of my letters, the scissors. This is a brush collector, some hand sanitizer. I totally forgot what that was called. Mini Bible. We have some samples, jewelry boxes, some jewelry that is broken. These are insoles for my heels to make my foot more comfortable. Some nose spray, real cute. I keep my scrunchies in here, and yarn, necessary. And then in here we have my eyelashes, and this is a whole brush collection, and this is what I got most of my brushes in. I bought them in a collection, and this is the bag, so when I go to New York I'll probably put them in here in order to travel. And then I have my eyelash collection, some eyelash glue, this Shida Shang, I don't even know, some eyelashes from China, and then the House of Lashes, which are my favorite. I have 3 of those, and I kind of organized my collection, threw away a lot of them. I have this Duo lash glue, which is my favorite. I've used this one, which is from Benefit, and I do not like it. It just, like, you put it on the eyelashes, and I wait 30 to a minute for them to dry, and they never dry. They literally fell off my face. Don't recommend that one. And then some Ardell lashes as well, which aren't even in here. They're on top, but drugstore lashes are the best, honestly. Affordable. You don't need to spend a lot of money on lashes. And then in here we have my highlighters, my highlight and bronze palettes, and then my blushes. So first off we have this highlight from Pretty Vulgar, which is from that big eyeliner up there. It comes in my BoxyCharm. We have a body glitter, which I use for anything like prom. I mix it with my lotion. And then we have this NYX Cruelty Free, oh yeah, Hello Halo highlighter. I use this underneath my eyes in the morning. Gives you more of a glow. There's a pro tip for you. Put a little bit of highlighter underneath your eyes. Never a powder one. Do a liquid one. I would recommend not a holographic one, but that's just what I use. And mix it with your concealer. And then we have the Champagne Pop, which is pretty much gone. I'm just using it all up so I can move on to my next ones. And I have a Fenty Beauty, the palest one that she made, of course. And it is beautiful. Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. And then we have the Anastasia Glow Kit, which is amazing. Pretty pricey, but that's alright. Then we have Pure, the Sculptor palette, also cruelty free, and it comes with these beautiful shades. And then I have another Alamar Cosmetics blush trio, it's hard to say. And then a Pure Cosmetics, and this is a bronze and brightener palette. I have a Cover FX palette, which is bronzer, and then I love this Naked Cosmetics. It's all holographic highlighters. Amazing. And then here are my blushes. We have 2 from Milani Cosmetics. They are very old. And this is the famous Luminoso. If you recognize that, it's from Old Time YouTube. And the Beauty Gurus. And then here is another one in Berry Amore. And we have a note, and this is from my BoxyCharm. And we have a Laura Geller New York, and I used this one in my last video. We have a Becca Cosmetics one in Songbird. Love Becca Cosmetics. Such pretty packaging. And then 2 of them from Clinique. This one is in Melon Pop. Very summery shade. Totally just threw that. And then this Clinique one in the shade Fig Pop, which I use more in the winter time as a darker berry shade. It's beautiful. And then I have these Luxie brushes next to some other ones that I got in my BoxyCharm. If you don't have a BoxyCharm subscription, look at it, because it is, I think, $26 a month, and it's always about $120 worth of makeup, and it's totally worth it. It's amazing. And now I have this brush cleaner set that I got from one of my best friends, and you just hang your brushes in it, and I usually have it on top of my makeup desk, but to make it look nicer I put it in here. And then I have this makeup bag that I got from Target, and it was on sale, so I grabbed that. I like the roses, not the roses, the flowers. I thought it was a cute design with all the purple and black, totally my vibe. And then I have some of my eyeshadow palettes in here. I have this one from Tarte, got this in the BoxyCharm. This is the, it would help if I had it the right side up. Hey, it's the Rainforest of the Sea one. I have this one from Pure Midnight Masquerade. And then this one from Crown. It's a Glam Metals, which I thought was adorable. They have like heavy metal names. It's so cute. And then a My Little Pony collection with ColourPop. It's adorable. And then we have this Pure Festival. They have the best glitters in here. I'll show you. I haven't even taken the plastic off yet. It's gorgeous. And then we have a Grandiose palette. Ace Beauty. Beautiful. Really good pigment on those. And then this Pretty Vulgar Nightingale palette. There's my little ballet sock for you. And I love this one. I use it almost every day. It has a lot of basic shades. The whites on it are beautiful. Love that. And then we have this Kitten palette, Mickey Deluxe, which I just thought was adorable because I love cats and I can't get better than that. And then I have the NYX palette, Love You So Mochi. I'm totally into anime and all that, and I was just like, ooh, Japanese, it's really cute. And it's squishy. If you've never owned squishy eyeshadow, that's what that is. I think it's just fun to use more than the product. They're not super pigmented, but if you want something kind of fun, totally pick that up. And then we have a Crown Pro palette. It is really hard to open these things with one hand. Just a second. Alright. And here are the shades. Beautiful, definitely fantastic for fall. A few shimmer, a few matte. And those are my eyeshadow palettes. And in the last drawer, I have my nail polish. So I recently went through all of this and threw away all of the nail polishes that were old and crusty because it was disgusting. And they ripped up part of the bottom of my drawer, which is not cute. But that's alright. I have a lot of OPI, a lot of Essie, some other ones that I've been gifted or bought myself, like Central Color, and I will not go through those, but it's definitely less than I had before. And in the Vans, I just keep nail stickers and some more of the nail polish remover. And let's go to the other side. Alright, and starting on the right side, I keep more of my makeup. So in this drawer we have the foundation and the concealers, which is really bare right now. No pun intended, there's a bear over there. And then I keep my hairbrush and these scissors for my bangs, although they don't really work. We have this dark, which I know, not my shade at all, but I mix it when I'm tan. So Pretty Vulgar definitely partnered with BoxyCharm, that's why I have a whole bunch of their products. They are amazing if you want to check them out. This is their powder, translucent powder, and the puff that it came with it. My favorite foundation that I use is the Tarte Amazonian Clay in their palest shade, I'm sure, pale beige, fair beige. And it's oil free, which is awesome because I do not want to break out. And then I have a Jouer Moisture Tint Sunscreen. Use that more in the summer. It's in the shade Linen, a little darker than my natural skin tone. A Beauty Blender, which I need to get a new one because this is disgusting. The NYX Concealer Palette, which I use the pink shade underneath my eyes to cancel the dark circles out, and the green right here, which is pretty much out to help with my acne and the red spots, which is awesome. If you have a whole lot of acne or rosacea, use a green concealer. I think NYX also sells them in a bottle because it helps cancel the red tone. It's awesome. And then I have my L'Oreal True Match powder, which is my absolute favorite. I will buy more when that runs out. And another little blender, and 2 more over here that I don't really use them. I have a Cover FX blurring primer right here, which is amazing. And then I have my All Nighter setting spray, which I will use after I run out of Morphe. And then I have a Becca poreless primer as well. A lot of these I got from the BoxyCharm, and I'm just waiting to use them when I run out of my other ones. And what I'm using right now is this No Pore Blum by Touch in Sol. It's a really nice like glass packaging, and so far it has not broken me out, so that is awesome. And coming to the next drawer, we have my craziness. We have rubber bands in here, any of the clip products in here. We have my safety pins, or bobby pins. We have some pins right here, the brads, the clothing. I don't even remember why I own these. And then we have safety pins in here. I like to use them as earrings. Don't know how sanitary that is, but I think it looks kind of punk rock. Pretty cool. 2 giant clips, some jewelry. I have some nails in there, and I used to nail things up on my wall. Bad idea. A lighter for my candles, tape, hole puncher, lock, and some band-aids because I am very clumsy. And we have some other glitters and hair bands and stuff back there. I try to keep that organized. It doesn't really work. And in here we have the rest of my lipstick collection. We have a Family Feud calendar, and then a BoxyCharm little pamphlet. And right here we have all of my lipsticks. So we have CoverGirl, we have some, what is this, PBJ smoothie stick, got some of the Tarte lipsticks right here. We have some Revlon, we have some NYX Vamp one, which is kind of broken. We have some other Tarte right here, which these are pretty old. And when I move, I will organize them all. I'll probably throw some away. And right here, this one is pretty cute, playful. I like that color, but this one is like really old in the CoverGirl brand. I don't even know if they sell these anymore, but I loved those when I was younger. And now I have my chapsticks and other sort of chapstick like products right here. Some more Eos, we have some Burt's Bees, we have some Aquaphor lip repair, some lip smacker, some sunscreen, let's see, some Maybelline, some of the like menthol ones, and baby lips, which I used to love those, oh my goodness. And then the original chapstick ones. If you don't own the sugar cookie chapstick, please buy it. It literally smells like cookies. It's amazing. And then this is the peppermint right here. I think I just tore the packaging off. And then over here, I have some of my lipsticks. I have the Revlon ones. I believe this one is this is the Tarteist lip paint, a golden one. It's really pretty. And then we have one of the Morphe. Like, it was a surprise to me. I didn't even know Morphe sold lip shades. But this is surprisingly like long lasting and really, really pigmented. And I think it was maybe $7. Amazing. And then we have some of Sephora brands, this little mini Kat Von D's. We have some Stila. This is a brand new one I just bought, which I'll use when I use the mini one up. Sorry, my card just ran out of space, but we're good now. I was just saying I have another Urban Decay lipstick here, and that's just where I keep all of my lipsticks. Moving on to the second to last drawer, this is where I keep all of my hair products. We have some Not Your Mother hairspray, some dry shampoo, which is amazing, some Aussie hairspray, which I use whenever I do fancy hair. I have some hair gel in here for curly hair, this is, what is it, Paul Michelle smoothing, like hair oil. I use that when I straighten my hair. Some Tresemme Perfectly Undone Sea Salt Spray. This is a curler spray I got from my mom. Then we have 2 Not Your Mother products. I love them. We have a Beach Babe and then a Smooth Mousse that helps with frizz. These are mostly sea salt sprays, heat protectant, curling mousse type product. And then we have some argan oil, another one of those, some sea salt spray. This is like a smoothing French Jour d'Atome smoothing balm. And then we have an Evo Pretty Dirty Liquid Rollers, which is just curling balm. And then this Chaser Shine Cream from Drybar. It's amazing, but pretty old. And then in the last drawer, I just hold all of my products. So I have my curler, my hair dryer, curling brush. You have my straightener, and then the curling wand. And then I have like a mini straightener down there, which I don't really use. I got it from BoxyCharm. And then my box of Q-tips. Very useful. I also use them to clean my earrings, which is great. And that is pretty much my whole makeup desk for you guys. If you have any questions or anything you'd like to see else organized, my clothing, closet, shoe collection, whatever, just let me know down below. And I hope you guys have a great day. See you in the next video. Bye.